explain the fact that why the government even stopped implementation of new projects. Because one, President Uhuru Kenyatta did well in terms of building growth in this country. But at the time he was leaving office, there are so many incomplete projects. So the wisdom of this government is, how do we start new projects without completing the projects which have already been started? So that is where the government is spending money on, completing the projects that the previous administration was working on in terms of infrastructure. Even that is why we have Mamau roads going on, and in many other parts of the country. Recently, we had a Madaraka Day celebration in Bungoma.
Yes.
The government is building that stadium to IWF standards in terms of FIFA standards.
It's good you brought that point.
Yeah, but allow me, I cannot be bringing you a question, so I'm just suggesting a question for you.
I have to ask you this question. Yes. No, I have to ask you this question, okay? Yes. Because you said to international standards, and I don't want to quote what the president said. He said this stadium will be, up to standard such that Manchester United and Arsenal can play on this ground. Now let me ask you one thing. Let's even forget about Masinde Muliro Stadium. Let's talk about Nyayo Stadium. It's not even up to standard. In fact, as we speak, the national team is set to play on Friday against in a World Cup qualifier in Burundi because we don't have up-to-date stadiums in the country.
Let me tell you, Kaita, you have a penchant of disturbing my flow, though.
No, we have to be factual. We have to be factual.
No, I cannot come to the stadium. I cannot come to issues of the stadium before I finish what I was trying to put up.
I was just saying, because you raised it up.
I was trying to build on the point that this guy asked about infrastructure. We had, you see, Matulo Airstrip in Bungoma is already up and running. Kakamega Airstrip is up and running.
No. He misquoted what we said. By the way, for your information,
no. You guys, no.